everyone. I wanted to hop on real quick today to talk about online fitness programs and the truth behind them and whether or not it will work for you. So that is one of the biggest things you probably hear yourself saying in your head when you're searching the internet and you are coming across all these online fitness training programs. They are everywhere now. I mean, you can't go on Instagram or Facebook without seeing an ad or a profile of somebody who says, click on my link and let me take you to my free 5-day challenge. And then they have a program and it all looks so good, right? I mean, everyone's programs look awesome. Everybody has testimonials from clients who have had great results. And you wonder to yourself, well, will this work for me? Right? I mean, how often have you said that in your head? Will this work for me? So really, when you start to think that question pops up in your head, the answer, I think we know the answer. The answer is yes. I mean, it will, any kind of exercise program, I mean, for the most part, if you change your diet and your exercise, you're going to see some results. When you ask that question, it's kind of a way of, it's self-doubt. It's a little bit of self-doubt sneaking in, because what you're really saying to yourself is, well, yeah, it worked for her and it worked for these people. And she's probably in shape because she works out for a living. And, I have kids and I have a job and a family to take care of. And, I'm so busy, like maybe that worked for them, but it won't work for me, would it? Like, I'm not that dedicated. I don't know. I don't think I can be as motivated as that person is. That's really what you're saying when you ask, will this work for me? It's really more of like, can I do it? It's a self-doubt thing. If you truly believed in yourself, then you would never ask that question. You would be ready to go. You would know that this is something that you can accomplish if you put your mind to it. So will this program work for you? Whenever that comes up in your head, just remember that anything can work for you if you believe in yourself. That is just a tactic in your mind of your insecurities telling you that maybe you're not as good as those other people who got the results. Okay, because you can too. I get people asking me the same thing about my programs when they see, the results of my clients that my clients have gotten. And they're like, well, do you think it would work for me? Of course it will work for you. You have to believe in yourself or it won't work for you. Okay, so that's the number one thing I wanted to get out of the way before we kind of get into the rest of it, is that it will work for you if you believe in yourself. Okay, so get that question out of your head. All right, but what is a valid question is, what kind of program do you need? And here's the problem with online fitness training today, because it's everywhere. And you go on these websites or the Facebook page or the Instagram page of people who have tens of thousands or millions of followers, and they have a program. There is no way that they can personalize that program for you. There's no way they can customize it to fit your needs. Maybe you want the program and it would be good for you, but you need a few modifications. Okay, maybe this is an awesome program, but you can't do squats and lunges because you have bad knees. Well, you can get the program, but you don't have anybody to help you because that person has tens of thousands of millions of followers and they cannot get to everybody's questions. So when you purchase a program from somebody like that or a company like that that's just like huge, right, with this big following and fan base, you won't be able to ask questions. I mean, it's going to be really hard for you to, get that individual help when you need it, because there are going to be exercises you can't do, you don't know how to do properly, you're questioning, am I doing this right? And you won't have that anybody there to answer those questions for you. So that's a problem with these online fitness courses that are sold by these like ginormous, companies or these people with this big fan base. They put out these programs that are, just for everybody to buy, and then you get it and you probably just never do it. Like, how many of you have probably bought some kind of online ab workout or online fat shred 90-day program that you either didn't finish, did not see results from it, or, it's just kind of, you put it to the side and you tried something different? And how many courses have you ended up buying and yet you're still struggling? Because those people are so big that they just they don't have the time to answer everybody's questions. And you are left with feeling discouraged, and you probably skip some of the exercises or don't do it because you don't know how, or you can't get those questions answered. So I highly encourage you to don't go out and buy these 90-day programs from people who have like 1 million followers. If you really want to see results, you need to find somebody with a smaller following that can, and I'm not just talking about me, but anybody, that looks like they know what they're doing, that has a smaller following, that can really be there for you, and make sure they're gonna be there for you. Ask them when you're talking to them if you want to purchase an online program from somebody. Make sure you ask them, like, okay, am I going to be able to ask you questions? Can I stay in contact with you throughout this whole process? Because I have myself purchased programs online, and I get this 90-day program, and then like the person, I never hear from them again. Never. There's no interaction. They basically just sold me a program, and that's it, and that's not what I want to do for my clients. That is not what people need, especially with losing weight, because it is so personal. I mean, the reason you might not be losing weight is because maybe your sleep schedule is off. Maybe there's medications that you're taking that are, the side effects are, weight gain and stuff like that. So maybe you've got some other issues that have nothing to do with the training program. And you will never know that unless you have somebody that's right there with you. Okay, so this is a big problem in the online training world. They make billions of dollars selling these programs to the masses. And then you have 5,000 people doing the exact same program when everybody is different. You've got 5,000 people doing one program, and some of them might be really overweight. Some of them might be in really good shape. Some of them might have diabetes. Some of them might, have 5 kids. Some might have no kids. And you've got all these people with all these different scenarios and life situations doing the same program. Do you think everybody's going to get awesome results? That probably not, because everybody, if it was that easy, we could all just do a program and we could all be in shape. Everybody is different. You need to find a personal trainer, either in person or online, that is going to be there for you. Okay, and for example, the way I am here for my clients, the reason I got on online fitness training is because I was getting mad. I was getting really angry at what I was seeing on the internet. I mean, I've been doing in-person training for like 7 years. So I go to people's houses, I train them in their home, we do outdoor workouts. And then I started to see all this online training stuff. And it was just like, that's not how it works. All these programs, like the 15-day fat shred, like, lose, 10 inches in a week, or, lose 10 pounds in 7 days. There's all these, really quick 14-day, 17-day promises and it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. My little programs that I do have, like my 14-day booty challenge, I don't promise you that you're going to get the booty of your dreams in 14 days. I promise you that you're going to learn the techniques that over time, if you do them consistently, will give you the booty of your dreams. And it's an introduction to my booty programs. So you can get an idea of how the workouts will be, how the exercises are. You'll get an idea of how you can work with me one-on-one, and how if you do the challenge, the free challenge, you're going to see that I am very involved. You can ask me anything, anytime, and any of my clients will tell you this, like, I get back to you quick. You know, I'm always available through email. Even if in my free challenges, I am here for you. So, Bobby. So, even in my free challenges, I'm here. Bobby will tell you, like, I like to help people, and I'm always here to help you in any way. And that's how I am with my actual programs online too. It's an introduction to show you what the workouts are going to be like, and then what it is like to be working with me as your trainer. So it's very, thank you, Bobby. It is very important that you find somebody that's going to be there for you. So this is why I got involved with online training, because I was fine doing my in-person training, but I was getting mad. I was getting pissed off because I'm seeing all these fake promises, all these fake trainers too, by the way, that aren't certified or don't have a license of any kind or any education. They just like to work out, so then they like make up a program and sell it to people, and they're selling like crazy. And it's sad because they're taking advantage of people, and it just makes me mad. It makes me really mad. And on top of, you know, needing that one-on-one communication for your individual issues that are going to come up when you're doing the workouts, like your knees hurt, that you need modifications. You're also going to need mindset help. Like when you lose your motivation, you know, you need someone who's going to be there to motivate you every day, to stay in contact with you, to hold you accountable, to ask you, what did you eat over the weekend? What did you do? Did you do your workouts? Someone who's going to be there on you, checking in on you, keeping you, you know, supported, motivated, and inspired. Because if you don't have that, it's real easy to buy a program off the internet and just lose focus and not finish it, because who's really checking in on you? You know, so all of this is the big problem with online fitness, is just people are losing money. They're spending money on all these programs and they're not seeing results, because you can't just buy a program and then be on your own. And it, you know, I mean, I have sold programs to clients before, and they have contacted me and said, I can't do like half of these because I cannot do squats. I cannot do lunges because I have bad knees. So then I take the time to come up with different exercises in their place. And then I send those exercises over and I say, okay, replace these exercises with these new ones. And I mean, they spent the money on a program. I feel obligated to, you know, make sure that you're going to get your money's worth. So what if you buy a program and you can't even do half of the exercises that are on there? Either they're too advanced, you don't have the right equipment. You need somebody who's going to say, okay, do these instead. All right, so this is just what I want to say to you. An online training program can work for you. It is just as good as in person. Don't think you need to spend the money, because I know that an in-person, one-on-one trainer at a gym or coming to your house can be expensive. So this is a really good way it's cheaper and it's just as effective. All right. The other thing is, with a training program, oftentimes they don't come with a nutrition plan. And as we all know, nutrition is like 80% of it, right? And exercise is 20%. So you can be doing your workouts, but if you have no idea how you're supposed to be eating, that's not going to help you get very far. So again, that's another reason to find someone with a small following. Don't buy these programs from people who have 1 million followers. There's no way that they're going to be able to do one-on-one stuff with you. Okay, they have 5 million people taking their course. So find someone who is passionate about what they do, who is going to be there for you every step of the way. All right. The most I've ever had buy a course at a time is like 50 people. And we all had a group on Facebook, and I was always in there, and I'm always connecting, and I'm always answering emails. I am there I want to see you succeed. I don't just want to make money. And that's what online fitness has become. It's become just selling as many programs as you can and making money and hoping that people do the work. All right, this makes me mad. Okay, you're not gonna see ridiculous, crazy results in 2 weeks. All right, it's just not possible. It's not the way that it works. You need consistency, you need like long term, and you need something. Bobby, well, send your boss to my Facebook page and we'll talk about it. And maybe you can help him, Bobby. You've lost a bunch of weight. So find somebody who's going to help you with the nutrition side of things. You know, do your research. Don't just waste your money. I watch friends and clients and stuff, they waste their money on these programs, and then I'm like, so how's that program going? And you know, there's always a problem that they had and they couldn't get an answer for it. So so that's all I wanted to say today. I just wanted to hop on and answer the question, will this work for you? It can work for you if you believe in yourself and if you find somebody who's going to be there the whole way through. All right, so thank you all so much for coming by and chatting with me today. This has been the main reason why I got into online fitness, is to try to be like a voice in the crowd that kind of, you know, can really actually make a difference. I want to make a difference for people. I don't just want to make a bunch of money. I have, you know, a really good massage and personal training business out here in the real world. I am not doing this to get a bunch of fans, get a bunch of likes and comments and become internet famous. Okay, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to help people in this sea of misinformation that is the internet, especially when it comes to fitness. I want to be a voice of reason and somebody that can actually guide you to get real, lasting results. I care about you. I will be emailing you. I will be checking in on you. You may get annoyed with me because I will always be making sure that you are staying on track. And that's what you need if you really want long-term success. You need somebody who's going to be able to give you that personalized touch. So I have programs that I have, you know, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 people doing them, but they're all doing them at different times, and I'm able to still interact with them personally, one-on-one. I can still answer emails within the same day. I'm always able to get back to you within 24 hours. So I'm never overwhelmed with people. And when I do start to get overwhelmed with people, I turn off the sale. I no longer sell that program. Once I hit a point where I have too many people and I can't be there for everyone, I will turn off the sale and I won't sell that program, because I want to be able to give that personalized approach to people. And I've had business people come to me and say, well, how are you going to grow? You can't grow your business if you limit yourself to a certain amount of people. But this isn't what I'm doing this for. I'm not trying to make a ton of money on the internet. I'm not trying to sell a bunch of fitness programs just because. Okay, I don't need to grow into this huge, you know, public figure on the internet. That's not what I'm here for. Okay, I have a very successful, great, awesome business out here locally. This online stuff is just to be that voice of reason among all the crazy fitness stuff that's out there. I mean, you can't go on Instagram without seeing hundreds of programs being thrown at your face, and you don't know what to choose. You don't know what's best for you. I mean, it depends on how much weight you have to lose, you know, what your lifestyle is, you know. I mean, do you have any medical conditions? All of those things are super, super important, and your mindset's very important too. So why you're doing this is also important. We talk about why. Why did you buy my program? What is your goal? did you buy this program because you're depressed and you hate your body and you think if you get skinny, then you'll be happy? Because if that's why you did it, we're going to have to work on that. And we do work on that. And we work on mindset. And we work on coming from a place of loving your body. So all of that stuff is always included when I work with people online. I don't care if I've sold, a program to 100 people or just doing one-on-one with somebody. All right. So online training is awesome. It is just as good, if not better, than in-person training, because you can contact me or your trainer anytime. I mean, you don't have to set up an appointment, go to the gym. You can do it while you're laying in bed. You could shoot me an email and I can answer it for you. So it's so much better in reality than actual in-person training. It really is. So think about it. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email or a message here on Facebook, as always. All right. Thanks for listening today. I hope everyone has a great Tuesday. Bye.